Hello, welcome back to the Watford Way. Season over, I would say so, after that defeat to Bristol City. It looks like, as most of us predicted, Watford would succumb to a mid-table finish, nowhere near the relegation battle, but equally nowhere near the playoff race either. And I do find that immensely disappointing because as a football fan, you pay to go and watch entertainment. And the longer we were in the playoff battle, the more entertaining the end of this season would have been. It wasn't to be. Obviously, we lost yesterday due to, well, some shambolic defending from a couple of players in particular. James Abankwah, whilst he has his positives, and I felt he's had a good and decent start to his Watford career, I think yesterday showed that we have to be patient. He is still a young player, as are many players in the Watford squad. Doumbia, Vata, Pollock, Andrews. These are all young players who are still developing in their game. And I think Abankwah needs to learn that sometimes he can just hoof the ball into row Z and he doesn't need to dribble out with it every single time. That led to the first goal, and the second goal he was partly at fault as well. So yeah, not a great day all round for the Watford squad. Kwadwo Baah going off 15 minutes into the game certainly didn't help our cause. We had 3 or 4 promising attacks early on down that right flank, all created by KB. And to see him go off with apparently a reoccurrence of that thigh injury, especially after I spoke to him a week or so ago here on the channel, is gutting because he's one of my most favourite players. I think his quality, he'll go on to have a fantastic career. But this thigh injury is becoming a bit of an issue. So hopefully it's something they can work on with the physios and get him back to full speed kind of over the summer months. I doubt we'll see Kwadwo before the end of this season. There'd be no need to risk him anyway, as we're not actually competing for anything at this stage. So yeah, Kwadwo's season probably is over, if I'm assuming so. And yeah, we'll see him again next year, I would imagine. The one positive to come out of the game was, of course, Mamadou Doumbia. He come on the pitch for Kwadwo Baah, who once again, I'm not going to speak on it too much. It was a anonymous performance from Kwadwo Baah yesterday. I think he's not scored now in 13 matches or something ridiculous, which shows how poor he's been for us. I still can't believe he's our top goal scorer, but we'll leave that to one side for a moment. Let's talk about Mamadou Doumbia and the impact he had yesterday, because he come on the pitch, and with a lot of our players, as I alluded to earlier, they're very young, they have a youthful innocence about them, and I think Doumbia embodies that entirely for me. He come on, he ran, he pressed, he held up the ball well, he had some good touches as well, some good layoffs, and then a great run in behind, a pin perfect ball from Imran Louza into Doumbia's left foot. A great touch to kind of take the ball past the defender, and he hit it with his left foot on the half volley. A great finish, a powerful finish into the far corner past O'Leary in the Bristol City goal. And yeah, he very much deserves that. Doumbia has already won 2 penalties for Watford this season through desire and want to win the ball, and that finish yesterday was it was so good. It's something we've not seen from a Watford striker in some time. So yeah, excited to see what Doumbia can do for the rest of this season, and also looking ahead further to next year as well, because yeah, if we bring in another senior striker in the summer to compete with Mamadou, I'm really excited for what next season can be, especially up front. In conclusion, is our season over? As I said earlier, of course it is. There's nothing to play for. We're not in a relegation battle. We're not in a playoff race. Let's just try and pick up a couple of decent results at Vicarage Road before the start of May. Sell a couple of our key assets in the summer, which is to be expected, and then rebuild again for next season under Tom Cleverley. So let me know your thoughts on Bristol City in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll be back after the Hull City game on Tuesday night for your post-match reaction. Bye-bye.